Hello! Hello!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Final Fantasy VII REBIRTH TGS 2023 stage.
Does anybody know how long this is?
Are you enjoying the game show? Fantastic. Everyone, so many people from Japan and outside the country. We are very much looking forward to the stage. My name is Chiaki Matsuzawa, your MC today. Thank you very much for having me. By the way, today we are streaming this stage. If you are watching, please post on X with an hashtag FF7R.
On X.
Please post on X.
I hate that, dude.
Thank you for waiting. Now, let me invite exciting members to the stage. First, Mr. Yoshinori Kitase, producer of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
This is also exciting. Vanessa. Next scheduled thing's in 2 hours. All right, we're in it for the long haul, baby.
Naoki Hamaguchi, director of Final Fantasy VII.
I don't know how long it actually is. Yeah, we'll see. I'm sure there's a break between.
And today's special guest who loves Final Fantasy game and even makes become a crystal by himself. His name is Mr. Noda Crystal from the comedian Magical Lovely. Everyone, thank you for joining us today. Noda-san, I think your style has changed, yes. Maybe I should change my stage name. It's so heavy, but it's so huge. Cloud, I think he doesn't want to carry this around. It's too huge. He always do this after each battle. It's so cumbersome. So you should do some special move? No.
This man is embracing his dreams.
Awesome. It's so perfect. Together with Buster, so thank you for coming.
No materia?
And of course, there's one more person we should not forget. Another member joining us as a voice from heaven is Mr. Nomura. Yes, this is Nomura speaking. Can you hear me all right?
Look at Zach back there on the screen.
Nomura? Yes, everyone can hear you. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Mr. Nomura. Thank you very much. Now, Noda-san, so please be seated and I should hand this bastard back. Should I carry this all during the stage? I should carry this around? No. Cloud always carry this around. It's a heavy. Cloud, while he's sleeping, he has this sword this way.
The MC's dress reminds me of Cloud's dress in the
He
Honeybee
always have his sword like
scene.
this. You remember very well. It's so scary. Okay, so you can carry this around? No, please. So it's dangerous. You should not play around. So Nomura-san is waiting for you to have a seat. Please be seated. Yes. I'd like to talk about Rebirth. I'm very much looking forward to it. So we can hear a lot of news.
Right, Dolphin?
I'd like to know everything about this title, and you can have some spoilers. And what will be the truth about the end of the remade version? Is Hojo coming? Yes, I'd like to learn a lot into this episode. Yes, please rely on me. I will ask everything. You are so energetic today.
I wish there were subtitles.
You're full of energy. Well, but we've been expecting this title for a very long time. Kitase-san, Nomura-san, Hamaguchi-san, the release date has been announced. What's your frank opinion at the moment, Kitase-san? Yes, thank you very much for waiting for this title. Yes, the release date has been finally announced. I'm so relieved, but at the same time, we are still working hard so that I can make this more exciting. Thank you.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to change my
Nomura.
category.
Yes. Finally. At last. That is the feeling I have. And I'd like to, yes, release this as early as possible so that I can feel truly relieved. Okay. Something at my hand, there's a camera showing your face, Nomura-san. He has very a good smile. Yes, he's waving to me through the screen. Thank you. What's your take?
Hello, Dylan.
Release date has been finally
I'm just changing my category. Hi, Dylan. Thanks for the raid. How was your stream? Just chatting. What are you guys getting up to? Y'all, I'm Jess. If you don't know me, I use she, her pronouns. And we're watching the Tokyo Game Show stuff about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming out next year. There is rumored that there is going to be like a demo on stage, so I'm eager to see that. Dylan, how was your stream? What were you just chatting about? Hi, Potato. Hi, Turtle. Hi, Phil. Hello, everyone. Look at a bunch of memes that did sporkles. That sounds really fun. This is live. We're watching it live. It's like 1 p.m. in Tokyo right now.
We would like to ask for FF7 Rebirth. Kitasa-san, could you please explain about the title? Yes. Yes. This is the project to let FF7 be originally released in 1997. We'd like to let it come back to the present time. This is a trilogy offering 3
Next.
titles. We'd like to capture as many elements as possible from the original version. So that's why we made it into trilogy. The previous title was released in 2020.
Something I didn't really think about is how the first one is called Remake because it so closely adheres to the original. And the fact that it's Rebirth as the second one really is so telling that it's going to deviate. You know what I mean? Like more than, I don't know, which we already knew, but like just in the titles, it's so evident. The alternate box art with Tifa and Aerith, Greg, that one.
The second title of this trilogy.
Everybody follow Dylan. Dylan, thank you for the raid. It's good to see you.
You played this 1 year and completed, right? Yes, I made it by this time. It was very close. And Escape from Midgard, that was so full of valiant in terms of contents. In Midgard, there's something I saw unexpectedly in the title. This is not just a remake of the original title. And also, PlayStation, when you play the original version in PlayStation, you can still enjoy it, and how Midgard is more with high resolution in this stage, or Avalanche trying to let Mako reactor explode, and what kind of impact on the city. It was so realistic, and that was something I appreciated very much. It was very realistic, I see, yes, the escape from the Midgard. And
Dylan, it's never too late, is what I will say. Like, I've been playing these games. It took me like a year while also playing a lot of other games to like do all the side games and like really like tonight I am caught up. Like I've officially played everything that is before Rebirth. But I don't know, it's never too late. But if you want to watch me and live vicariously, that's also cool. Watch the joy, that's just as good.
In the world, energy, what is called Mako energy. Oh, that is a starting point. So there's Mako energy in the world, and when you use Mako energy, you can do nice things. That is so convenient. But when you use Mako energy too much, then that will damage your planet. But many people do not care about that, and there's a company called Shinra Company trying to
look at this diagram
energy to the extent possible, and
Roche
organization attacking.
Wait, why is this Roche?
That is Avalanche. This Avalanche.
So none. Why is Roche up here?
Trying to.
And this is the guy Palmer. He was a soldier. Well, yeah, but like, why is he with Sephiroth? What's the meaning of this? Eyes on B says she thinks that Roche is like a reunion clone and that we're gonna see him degrade. That's her theory. Nako, I haven't, but I would love to someday. Yeah, McBain for sure. He could be part of the Golden Saucer minigame. Think he's friends with benefits with Sephiroth? Dude, imagine. It does look fun, I agree. I mean, there were floor demos for Rebirth. He's another brother. He could be! Why is he grouped with Sephiroth? Where's the translator? So we got, it was Heidegger, Hojo, Palmer, Scarlet. Is this Reeve? Rena, Rude, Sung, Daddy, and Son. How much shampoo and conditioner do you use? A lot. Must be a lot. I loved that Roche was in the DLC. That was fun. And like, what's his story? Why is he no longer a soldier? Did he tell us?
Has unlimited Mako energy in their promising land and has the secret to go to this place. Therefore, everybody, all the serial companies are trying to capture AERITH. And let's protect AERITH. That's what they're doing. Right?
Jessie isn't grayed out. She's still alive.
And the fight against Shiro Company. And somehow they need to flee Midgar.
Oh, first class soldiers,
right?
other than
Yeah.
Cloud and Zack. Okay.
You can,
well,
you can talk
Cloud.
after that, which is the initial Final Fantasy VII. But at the very end, I've been told that I can share this with you. I can speak to you. Somehow, the original Final Fantasy VII, the end is different. What's that? What is it? I can't say that. I can't explain that. It might be that there might be some hint coming off today. The Sephiroth who should have been dead that reappears.
Soldier third class, but not higher because his behavior is so unpredictable and everyone just kind of hates working with him because he does what he wants.
That's how it ends.
That tracks.
So that's the Final Fantasy remake. Wonderful, great, lovely. Kitase-san, what did you think about that? That was wonderful, just lovely.
Livestream beauty products. There you go,
The
Shadi.
explanation of Marco, thank you so much.
Who did they say should have been
I
dead?
was wondering how much I can talk, but I'm so glad that you spoke in this rhythm. So of course, there's a lot I can talk, but within this...
So, yeah, that's what I thought Sephiroth.
So
That was confusing to
Nomura-san, What
me.
did you feel about that? So in principle...
Greg, I haven't had time yet, but I think I need to
in
before
principle, I think
Rebirth.
in line. So Red 13. What about Red 13? You skipped Red 13. I want to talk about Red 13, but you were very careful, right? Yeah. Anyway, so the voice of Kappei Yamaguchi is so cool. So the voice is so wonderful. So the way
He may be from a time where Cloud died in Advent
The
Children.
future is in your hand, which is
Yo.
remake to Rebirth. So I think that you gave a very hot
That's a wild thought.
explanation. So Kitase-san, so there may be people who want to start. So I think Noda-san's wonderful explanation for Final Fantasy VII, those who haven't played but who would like to start going forward, what I would recommend is Final Fantasy Rebirth, as well as the Integrate, which is the twin pack product. Until the release of the Rebirth, you are able to make a reservation and able to play at a very good price, so please play it. The previous
Please play
title, in terms of Final Fantasy Remake, if you reserve the twin pack from that point, you're able to download and play. So until the launch of the Rebirth, you're able to play and do some preparations. Great. So we're still waiting for the Final Fantasy Rebirth, but towards these people, Nomura-san, in terms of the Final Fantasy Rebirth, can you explain what kind of storyline it has? Sorry, I didn't think you were going to ask me. You have to keep your attention at all times. As
They're showing
Noda-san
Rebirth in the
earlier,
background there.
the mystery at the end. If you play this Rebirth,
Thank you, Anthony.
I think you'll be able to see the big picture.
Thanks, y'all.
So you'll see this. The original, in the original, so after fleeing from Midgar, you come into this big world and you visit various cities and places, and the real travel adventure of Clouds and his fellows starts. And in that, in the trailer up to now, we haven't really shown it very clearly, but in the places they go through, there will be many characters and encountering various characters, and there's a drama in those areas. For those who play the original, would wonder whether that character's going to come back. I'm sure some of you may be worried or concerned, but almost, I think we've covered all. So there are various characters with impact that who have not come along, so I want you to be stay tuned. I think the area that you would be most concerned is the difference of from the original. But within the main story, I think is covering the original as it prolongs. And as you mentioned in the previous last, of course, there's something that is added. So it's original plus the rebirth, new story, which will kind of come along and duplicate, which is basically the story. So what you just saw, some of you may have realized, but is Gion, is from the Gold Saucer. So we also have Kilie, who appeared in the previous one.
Kyrie and Dio, yeah.
And this person, who is this person? Again, is a question mark.
Yes, in the hood.
Point. So I think various characters come up very quickly. The weapon did not appear in the original, so I think this is something where you want to kind of deep dive. So that was it. Wow. So first, the field is kind of really vast. There's a lot of things I'm so curious. So I'd like to ask all of it, but from here we would like to have Hamaguchi-san to ask about the content and explain the content of Rebirth. So for this stage, I'm sure you're all concerned, but how the world map exploration element is, I'm sure you're all interested. So what I've done is that it's going to be a 30-minute stage for me, where I would like to provide the new information as well as the video of the new game. I would like to give these clues to you. So if you have any questions, you're always free to ask. But before I start, there is one thing about to say is that this time around, I'm going to show you the content of the game in a very compact, so it's just a special version from the original. So
is that what? Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
And currently, it is still in the process of production. So it might
30 minutes about the map.
It's not in perfection in some parts, but please be aware of that. So now we'd like to switch the screen to the video.
Yo, I am perceiving.
So from here. So we start from here, right? Yeah. So we just opened the door. So this is the grassland area. So Cloud have fled from Midgar and are going to the south of Midgar in the grassland area. And they're staying in a town in a place called Kalm. But Shinra have heard that the Avalanche are
which is where they leave off in the
so
DLC.
and are escaping from Kalm, which is here. So in terms of the rebirth, game experience will start from here. So the world map characterizes is how we've shown. And in the previous promotion, the reason why we show this was that meaning. So this is the field. Wow, wow, this is a field. Is this the field? What's this? So it's in this field that the world map, we have it as one space, and within that we have this grassland area and other areas, and within that area there's towns as well as dungeons that are in a seamless as a big world map.
Wow.
So it's like an open world.
Which is very much how it feels when you leave Midgar in 7
So
original.
It's like a very flexible, free world. So you're
I think
able
it's
to
a
go
field.
through the lands which are connected, and you're able to feel directly the Final Fantasy Rebirth world. So if you actually live in this world, this is the kind of distance you have. So in this grassland area, it's only a part of this world area, and it's just a 2-kilometer area. So even if you explore this, it won't end.
It is so realistic. I was wondering how you're going to create this field.
Did they say no load
Maybe.
screens?
Without making it, I think all the fans waiting for the remake will not be satisfied, so we made this happen. Fantastic. These areas.
Aerith does look happy.
Surrounding all the planet that is so beyond description. You'd like to go everywhere. Now they are ready to start, and in this title you can go various places of the world map as well as change party members.
I am perceiving.
This time I'd like to show you how
This
you
is
can
wild.
switch a various party members, and you can switch from the command.
Are you seeing this?
Hey, you don't have to use PHS. You don't need that.
Are you seeing this?
PHS is not necessary. So it's so modern. You can use smartphones to switch parties. And going back to the game, you can see the Billy's
True, Anthony.
farm where we'd like to take a look at it. There will be encounters with enemies, yes. And in terms of distance, about 1 kilometer or so, you will be walking in that direction. So I'd like to give some explanation. Walking along the road, and in front of you, you can see some.
Would love a
enemies in
higher
front of you,
bitrate.
So we'd like to explain battle system. This time, the battle system, we have a.
That was
synergy.
seamless. Like nothing even happened.
There's a synergy ability and synergy skill. First, I'd like to start with a synergy skill. Crowd is utilizing the power from AERITH.
Shoddy.
Shiva uses
Same.
The power from the magical power from AERITH and try to conduct a combination attack in the air, and you can just guard or.
I'm too hyped for a field.
Attacks. These actions and technical. A synergy can be utilized.
Synergy.
You do not have to use ATBs, so you can use this while ATB gauge is filling up.
Use what while ATPs are filling up? The
This is
synergies or something else?
Different from the first title, you can see more technical aspect of the battle. You do not
Farmers.
have to wander around while
Shoddy.
the ATB gauge fills up. Yes, you can use combination attacks. And the synergy.
So
skill, crowd, ally,
combo techs don't use ATB? Is that what they're saying?
Different combination was shown, but we have every combination of every party member for the synergy skills. So
Combinations for every party
you
member.
Learn every combination and synergy skills as you'd like. You picked various items on the field. Yes,
That
there
is
are
what they're
some
saying.
items on the field, and some of you have played this on a trial. But there's a crafting or item transmutation system is adopted, and you can pick some dropped items from the enemies and gather various items, and you can craft or transmute various items. You can use a potion.
Crafting.
By doing so, you can create various items, and when you become more mature, a defense skill or armor equipment.
Armor and
or you can
equipment?
reinstate your gears, and this can be used from the start to the end of the game. Please use this item transmutation or crafting function. Oh,
I did see the card game thing, Vanessa,
something we
which
saw
is
in the previous title is it.
as if this game couldn't be any more
Final Fantasy
perfect.
V or so, many people love this kind of thing. That's true. Please pick everything on the field. And then I'd like to ask you to explore in the field. So there's so many wide field areas you can go down from here, yes, from the hill. And also you can climb up to the hill and mountains. There are so many field actions prepared for this
Jumping
title.
down a
You can
ledge,
move very freely.
climbing,
Compared to the previous
mantling,
title, there's more
bunnies.
flexibility in movement, and also you can see
Bunnies.
some animals walking around. And also everybody loves this Shinra boxes. You can identify Shinra
Baby
boxes.
chocobo.
Everybody would like to slash off Shinra boxes.
We
so
do love to
please
slash a
them off.
Shinra box. We do.
In addition to that, as you are walking, there's a very small chocobo, and you can follow the chocobo.
A very small chocobo.
And he says, "Please follow me." And we can see some signposts. And when you fix this signpost,
I can't believe this game
the
is real, you
will
guys.
Use this as a fast travel point. And from the world perspective, this chocobo will be very delighted. He's so cute. And after fixing signpost, you can create trust with this chocobo, and you can give some reaction to this chocobo. So cute. And
So
depending on
cute.
the area, the reactions may vary. So please try it.
Interactions may vary.
Fast travel point, as well
You
as
can pet the
these
chocobo,
bench
Vanessa.
benches. Oh, fantastic benches. But this is different. Oh,
Cushion.
oh, he's using cushion. And in the world map, so the benches are so old and dirty, so you need to use cushions. I think Cloud
Shoddy,
would
I
like
would
to use
poop my
cushions when he'd like
pantaloons.
to sit on the bench. So you recover your life point, then we'd like to show
The
you
chocobo's
Red
leaving too, I
13.
missed
This is an
that.
Explanation of Red 13. Red 13 is designed
Look at
for
this.
the near range attackers. You can show various special moves close to enemies, and you can charge your ATB gauge to use a very powerful ATB skills. I'm going to use this. This is very powerful.
What the
and
heck?
It is very useful move status
What?
trait. And Red 13 has another special one, that is the vengeance gauge. When you protect or guard the attacks of enemies, you can charge vengeance gauge, and when you feel that, you can go into the vengeance mode with
Cool.
the special abilities you can use in that state. It's not that Red 13 can just go into the enemy's attack, but also you can guard the
Cool.
attacks from
Vengeance
enemies.
gauge,
It's
baby.
Very special mode of Red 13, and you can do counter, and that is very refreshing. So Red 13 has been very differentiated from other characters, so please enjoy playing and using Red 13.
I think I will.
Red 13, I'd like to play this character, which we could not use in the previous title. and many
Swimming!
fans complained about that. Finally, we can use Red 13, and you can swim.
This
in
is
the
so
river.
wild to me.
You can swim in the river or in the ocean, maybe legendary the submarine material. Not just swimming, you can climb up ropes, or you can use wire hooks. There are so many
Same,
various
McBain, it's
mode
wild.
actions so that you can enjoy exploring
Nanaki
various
must
places
ve-
of the world. You
much
can swim,
vengeance.
and you have 260 meters to the destination. The field is so big. This
The
time, as I mentioned
field!
earlier, this is
Field hype.
something you can see. Cloud would like to rent a chocobo to the swamplands. Swamplands. So I think you
Square
can
turning it big dial
play
says
the
field and
regular
looking back at the
version.
audience for
See,
approval
so
like
we
a
are going to
contestant on the
Chocobo
press
Ranch.
is
We are
right.
going to
Basically.
Chocobo Ranch so that we can go to the swamplands. Everybody loves Chocobo Ranch, and
Yes, we
he's
do.
the
Hi, Rob.
Bill, Chocobo Bill. I will ignore him this time, but you can meet him.
The
Yes, just to show a glimpse of him. Now we are here,
Oh my god, it's the kid from the ranch.
and we here would like to rent chocobo so that we can go to swamplands. And in this title, chocobo offers the various characteristics. Some chocobos can climb up the hill, or some
Right,
chocobo
Anthony?
can fly in the sky, or some go
Look
over
at the
the water or
chocobos.
sea at a very high speed. And you can use a chocobo to go various places. That is one of the uniqueness of this title. And
Hi, Dunrick.
Billy, chocobo
It's been
Billy,
good.
when you played the last title, you should remember a chocobo some, but there are people owning chocobo or farming chocobo is something we try to be detailed about in this title, and this chocobo Billy is very important character in this title. I see.
Romp, that's my exact thought as well. That is literally my exact thought.
And now we are now trying to rent the chocobo, but we were asked to catch a chocobo who went away from the ranch. Now we are going to catch a chocobo. In the original,
Chocobo Billy saves Aerith.
do you remember how we catch chocobo?
Are they saying he looks like a chocobo?
Was chocobo and other
Okay, that's
monsters, and we
hilarious,
should
dude.
kill
Because he does.
monsters out from chocobo, right? Yes,
He
that is
actually
correct.
does.
Yes, that reminded me. Yes, good memory. And in this title, how we are going to get chocobo is something I'd like to show you.
Yeah?
Explain
Show
to you
us?
from now. Thank you. And she's Kuroe, sister of Chocobo Billy.
The field is huge because size matters.
After catching Chocobo,
Same,
Billy will
Kimmy.
tell you how to ride on the Chocobo. Now we are going to catch a Chocobo. In this title, as with the original version, you should follow track and footprints. That is the homage we've made. I remember that, yes. In the original version, that was some symbolic, but in this title, you can see the actual footprints here. It's so real, and you should follow and track.
There's footprints like in the
of Chocobo. In the original
original.
version, we couldn't make it, but this is actually what's happening in the title.
No
You should follow
way.
the Chocobo footprints in this manner, and as you walk in the world map, you can identify chocobo footprints and you can trace them back so that you can move forward, and then you can meet a bunch of chocobo groups.
I love that. The feathers on the ground.
Original.
There they are.
So yeah, we found chocobo. So let's go and capture chocobo. So how do you think that we're going to capture chocobo in this one? Using a net? Using a net, right? So let's actually try out.
This is crazy that this is a game that exists.
So how are we going to capture chocobo? In this one, it's a Stealth mini game for capturing the chocobo. So in the Stealth mini code, so that chocobo doesn't realize, we are very careful so that we don't have ourselves in the side of chocobo. So this is the first one, so it's very easy. So if you're very careful of chocobo not looking at you, so we said that there are chocobo with various capabilities, but it's coming to become more and more
Stealth
difficult.
cloud.
So when it becomes a red chocobo, it's going to be difficult. But even if you fail, you can retry. So there's no penalties. I want you to make a lot of opportunities. So you want to move when chocobo's not looking. And where you see it over there is Pico, is the chocobo you want to catch this time around. It's very careful. It's hiding, but I think they will realize it's very good to detect. So in those cases, very cute, but staring at you, right? So in this case, you want to throw a stone so that you're able to divert the view and capture during those times. So by throwing a stone, you're able to divert the view. So this is the opportunity. So during this opportunity, you go and you get on. And this is like when a cat feels safe when you grab, chocobo feels a sense, and then you can become very close with chocobo and able to utilize chocobo because you have this bond, you have this trust relationship.
Snacks?
Oh, and you can provide the giza green.
Right, Romp, yeah.
As you explore the world map, you will be utilizing chocobo quite a lot, not just riding, but it has various parts. And you're able to customize.
Oh my god, look at them geeking out over the chocobo!
And create your own chocobo as you explore the world map. So cute. You feel like this sense of affinity. Red 13 seems to be very wary. So I think they might be feeling something. So Chocobo is a bit hungry, so he's going to go back to the branch. So it looks very happy. So he's come back. So as you just saw, the world is vast, which I think we've been conveyed. So going back to Chocobo's branch, going back to where you come is a bit of a troublesome. But for those places that you've visited before, you can
Fast
register
travel.
that as a fast track. So very fast action.
Look at that! Hopping the
I want you to utilize this
fence!
fast track function. And over there you see Chocobo already back in the ranch. Yes, Chocobo.
Group in rubber boots, hell yeah. Hi, Leon!
This time, Chocobo wants to capture you ride and then you go to exploration. But this is the first Chocobo, so it's a tutorial. So this time we've had the Chocobo to come back to the ranch to provide various.
It looks so
action.
good, right,
So we're going to
Leon?
prepare so the green, old green. Chocobo green is saying
Shoddy,
wait.
same.
So utilizing this time, we want to showcase some of the elements of the exploration of world map whilst we wait for Chocobo to finish eating. So we're going to go out and then
What's in the sky over there, dude? CHADLEY!
It's CHADLEY.
It's CHADLEY!
Have you forgotten me?
No!
With those cute eyes?
Look at the
If you
thing for
say,
choosing
"I
your
don't
answer.
remember you," CHADLEY will sleep. But of course, we remember CHADLEY. And of course,
Oh my
all of you would
god!
remember
He still has
CHADLEY,
his like
but
scarf
in the
thing.
previous, in the combat intel, we provided, and by accomplishing that, it came up with something. So Cloud was prompted, so said that CHADLEY said, I want to go to the world map. So he's now made his research to world map. So
He is ready for adventure in that outfit. I
by
love it.
exploring the world map and from the knowledge that you've developed, you're able to develop the material. So basically, he's saying that, let's cooperate together. So I think CHADLEY has a story of his own.
CHADLEY wants to
So he
go
wants
to a field.
This is a very important element to explore the world map. He's saying that Shinra, the old Remno wave tower, are in the world map that are not utilized, but by utilizing that, CHADLEY will be able to explore the world map.
Okay,
So
this is a little Breath of the Wildy.
Various communication towers, able to expand the areas he is able to explore, and he's saying that let's expand this world map. So it's a
Towers
game
for the
to
map?
explore the world map, and that is his intention, and Cloud also follows on that too. So the Remno Wave Tower, we're going to initiate that. So he's saying it's very close by.
It is pretty
over
wild
there.
to think the influence Breath of the
just
Wild has
there.
had on games, like even
So
games like
it's better
this.
just you go there yourself because it's so close. So the world is going to be in your hands. But the first, he's saying, let's do it together. So let's initiate the first one or activate the first one.
Cloud using a Sheikah tower.
So like this. So CHADLEY is in the world map. So we've given him a new uniform like a Boy Scout.
I did,
costume.
Greg.
So as you can see, under the Remno Wave Tower, there's the activation terminal. So this is by putting in the module that was received
Whoa.
earlier, the Remno Wave Tower will be activated. So we've been very careful with the mechanics here. So this has the fantasy elements and the light elements, which is the Final
Cool.
Fantasy VII. Wow, it's really good for my heart, I suppose.
Good for my
So
heart.
by activating the Remna Wave Tower, the world map close to the Remna Wave Tower, you're able to detect, and CHADLEY knows where they want to explore or investigate. So like this. So CHADLEY's searching, investigating.
Yeah. When does
And
he get
then,
launched in the
as you
air?
can see, on
Dylan.
the area maps, the area CHADLEY wants you to investigate will appear. And
Cloud does look like
by
Link. True.
initiating these requests and executing that, you're able to develop various materia, which is the objective Cloud and CHADLEY.
Right.
So currently we're going to activate the Remna wave, and we've done some analysis. So let us develop one materia. So let us develop a materia. So you're able to develop various materia, but from where you want to develop, the user is able to choose. So there's various things. So you're able to develop and select the one that you want to use. Like this.
That's fire.
So there are various material you've never come across. So there are
I wish I could
very
read Japanese.
convenient materia. Oh, very interesting.
Imagine a
What about
sax
some
starts
love
playing when you
materia?
unlock the
I love
towers.
materia. So CHADLEY's request, there were a couple. So let us try one.
Cool.
So it's around 800 meters difference. So from Kalm to Chocobo Ranch, it was 1 kilometer. So I think it's roughly the same distance. But now Chocobo's ready. We're going to ride on Chocobo and see how convenient Chocobo is. Okay, we're going to ride and Chocobo and go to
Look
the
at
place, go
this.
to our destination. That one, that Pico, right? Pico is ready. So we're going to whistle. Oh, Pico's come. So Red 13 too. So that's Red 13, right?
Hi, Jake.
They're riding. Red 13's riding. Wow. So as you can see, Chocobo's running. Sometimes Chocobo realizes, detects something. So
Look
from
at
the
Red.
smell, if you smell,
Look at Red's tail.
The wild rabbit has the tendency of digging or putting something underground.
Boots.
So
Don't
if
tempt me.
Chocobo makes a response, I want you to proactively use
Oh,
Chocobo.
Aerith is
So
riding side
Chocobo,
tail. I didn't notice that.
You don't want to capture a wild
That's so
rabbit.
cute.
So very cute.
Oh my god!
That's a Moogle house. Did you realize? It's Moogle house. I loved Gold Saucer, so I don't have time, so we have to skip
Go
here.
back!
They can give you a bit of a medal, right? So as we proceed, very quick. And this time,
This game is continuously making me jizz, dude.
but normally there are various like mini games and the story to analyze and to be able to the mystery. It's really fast, but due to time, this
Oh my god.
explaining the one with the combat. So we've arrived.
The MOG house is real!
Chocobo is very helpful. It's so quick. And you can see the monster.
Look at Cloud's thingy.
Guide system will give you an explanation on each monster's enemies. You can see the explanation of the monster, why the monster lives in this place, and how they live in this area. It's like explanation at the zoo. So
What?
it's like audio guide.
Field of the year.
And it's not the key tips.
Here's
for
the MOG house. We gotta wait till February 29th for that.
The world map content of CHADLEY is not something that you let players
Did anybody
grow
clip that?
levels, but rather we wanted to create a story behind all of the elements in the world. It's not that you are just fighting and defeating enemies, but I'd like you to know the
Thank you,
details
Boots.
about each monster and how they live. That is something we created in this content, and then you
Totally,
can
Vanessa.
come at them. So it's like
I know, I was debating it, like, if I should wait a
limited
week or two to
environment.
stream
And
it so
here
y'all
you
can get
see
ahead.
Very strong monsters, and a trial play you can
I probably
battle
will.
with this monster, but you should be well
Or just let it
prepared,
rip like I did with
or
Elden
you'll
Ring.
be killed, beaten by these monsters. They are so strong and powerful.
I don't know.
And here
I could wait a
I'd
couple
like
days
to
even.
talk about synergy ability.
Synergies?
Is different from synergy skills. You should charge the gauge and consume the gauge to use that synergy ability. And how you can charge this synergy gauge? When you consume ATB gauge, then you can charge the synergy gauge.
You
So
charge
when you
synergy
use
gauge by using
ATB
ATB.
more and more, then you can increase and charge synergy gauge. So you should consume ATB gauge. And by doing so, you can use the synergy ability. And then if you'd like to show the synergy ability between Cloud and Red 13, and then you need to increase the synergy gauge of both characters, Cloud and Red 13. So I should switch characters and increase the gauge.
Wait 5 minutes, Greg.
So switching characters would lead to better battles. That is something we'd like to highlight. You should not use just one character, but you'd like to charge synergy gauge, switching characters, and then you can use move. In the previous title, you can just use Cloud only, but in this title, you can use various characters, and in doing so, you can utilize synergy ability, which would be good for playing this game. You can see the gauge is charged and is on the increase. I'd like to release the synergy ability. They are so strong, we see the life point AP is on the decrease.
Chain ability is interesting.
Yes, let us cure ourselves, be ready, and after this attack, we'd like to use the synergy ability. No.
That was like a counterattack right there.
AERITH is creating magic.
Limit break?
Okay. Then chain.
Chain with
ability.
red.
This is the synergy ability.
Okay, so
and
chain
we're
is the
going to
synergy.
Use a savage assault.
Cool. That was cool.
So cool. This is so cool.
I agree.
Yes, this special move, synergy, is so fantastic, and each character offers various synergy abilities, so please learn them and use them to the extent possible. There's every combination, every character, right? Yes, that is correct. And that is the explanation of the map, the world repo of the world intel of the CHADLEY, and you can see the map is so big.
It is big.
So large, there is so many unexplored areas.
So big and large.
And this time, some of you may
Where is this?
know, you can play a mercenary quest. Mercenary quest, there are so many people in need. You
Where is
can
this?
Start quest when you go to cities.
What am I
and
looking
you
at?
can Start various quests. You can see some green icons on top of some of the people, and then you
It
can
could
go
be
to them
Kalm.
and they will.
There's an
ask
inn. I
some
think it's
questions
Kalm.
to you.
I think it's Kalm,
And
dude.
this one is the
It looks like it.
governor of Kalm. There's a Mako.
It's Kalm. It says the inn at Kalm. No, it says the inn at Kalm. It's Kalm.
From Mako-chan. They are in worry, but I will ignore him because I don't have time. Like, this is Kalm. Yes, you can see.
It's good sanity. It's all good.
Kalm. It is so fantastic. You can see so many people living here. And as you are walking around in the city, it's difficult to identify who's in need. It's cumbersome for some people. And in
They're
this
dancing.
world, you have very nice functions. You don't have to go around. There's the notice board at the city where people will give notice on quests. So as you can see this.
Okay, they weren't kidding
This
that
is
there's a lot of
notice board.
side stuff
When
in
you see notice
this.
board, you can see some quests or requests on the
Thanks,
board.
Boots.
So
Thank
from
you.
Here, you can start quests.
Reenacting the plot of Midsummer. Same, Rob.
Just
I'm
an
blown
example,
away.
I'd like to pick this one that is Livestock Bane. This is the quest. You can
Oh my god, look
start
at the detailed city map.
initiating the quest, or you can do several tasks in parallel as you move forward in the story. It's not that the tasks would be.
There's a menu option just for
discontinued. You
Chadley
can
up
just
there.
continuously receive quests as many as possible, and you can complete tasks as you'd like. I see. Now, in this quest, as time's limited, I'm going to
Look at the
use
menu, like
fast
the
travel. where
The quest
I've
guidance
never
there.
visited, but you need to go to that place to use fast travel in the original game. And this is
Same,
the
Kimmy.
person who's in need and the client. In this quest, maybe we need to dig deep about these characters, or they make some requests to solve problems for them. So by finishing various quests, you can learn many things about this world. So Kalm, in the original, I skipped or I went through without doing anything.
Look at all the animals. Like, there's a
No,
dog right
is
there.
the first place you go to in this title, so you can do many things, not just characters. Together with Cloud, there's some character playing the major role. In this quest, Red 13 is with Cloud. So Cloud plus someone from your party will play personally, and by doing so, you can build trust and better relations with Cloud, and you can imagine how that will play out in the later
Trust
part of
and
the game.
relations with Cloud. Are
And
they?
then
What do they
livestock
mean by
was
that?
Attacked by some monsters.
Like,
and
they're making it
Cloud
seem like
was
there's gonna be,
asked
like, a
to do some
relationship
investigation, and Red
meter or
13
something.
is so excited to look into the scene. Red 13 is so in a hurry. He's like a dog chasing sheep. Is so motivated.
He is in a hurry.
And when you look
What a
into
good boy.
this place, you can see the story will unfold.
Lab rat dog.
In
Kimmy, that's a great point. If it'll tie
Red
into
13
synergy
said
moves.
It's been several
interesting.
days since the enemy attacked here. Is so demotivated after finding that out. And Cloud says that we should rely on chocobo, and chocobo in this world has a very good sense of smell, and better than Red 13. Not just wandering around the world map, but also there are so many quests, and you can problem solve with chocobos. And Red 13 does not like chocobo will overtake his ability, but when you scent on the chocobo, then you can track the scent path. Red 13 says, well, I can track this out. Red 13 is trying to compete against chocobo.
Look at Red,
When you
dude.
lost the track of the scent, then you can smell again.
I
so
will
that you
never
can
be
see
over
the
it.
route of the scent. And when you follow this along, you can move to the next phases.
Imagine
of
being in the room where they're
story.
pitching if Red should run
So
or ride a
chocobo is
chocobo.
very important, not just wandering around the map, but also various quests.
This kind of like the quest guidance kind of looks like Elden Ring, like Sites of Grace and like the golden stuff.
And from this and onwards, please play it by yourself. So this is something I can show you. It was so quick. Well, we are still in Kalm, the first city, and there is so many
Totally an
things
Elden Ring
in front
ripoff.
of you in the story. There are so many things we are to know. I'm interested in the swamplands. I'm so intrigued, and not just chocobo. There's so many volume content.
Show me the
This is first
serpent.
area. This is just the first city, but so many things that we learn here. So many contents till the end of the title, right? That is correct. So fantastic. And the battle system, combat system, it looks so exciting. Yes, it is well crafted, and also in the trial play, many people touched on that, and we received very good feedback and very delighted. Yes, we'd like to consider what would be the best approach to move in the battle, not just combat in battle, but also chocobos, not just vehicles, but it's like they are party member in a way. Yes, and they are so cute.
Hi, Tiger. Good to see you.
The field, but
Field.
actually here we've had a lot of volume. So Hamaguchi-san, there is
Take a
something
shot
that
every
we
time they
still
say
want to
field.
show. So today, on this TGS stage, we wanted to showcase
Right, Greg?
the video or the title.
It's totally
Normally, it's
Cloud's
so
dress and wall
planned that
market.
It would take 2 hours just for my part. So, but the director said that you can't have all of the TGS. Of course,
Hi,
that's
Kipsta.
no surprise. But so this time around, I kind of shrank it into a half an hour. So the basic systems of the game. I've only been able to explain that, but there are the fluent variety of the games which I was not able to explain, showcase today. So I would like to have this opportunity because you're all here to cut some part, and a lot of people are participating online too. So today we would like to share some new information. Therefore, there are various information.
New info?
That is information only for grassland. Not everything, but I'm so glad I came here today. So I've kind of made that into 2 to 3 minutes video. So I would like to show this for the first time.
Okay.
Great. Please. So you're able to make reactions. Please feel to make. So this is the Moogle house the one we saw earlier. So cute. So it's like a mini game. So Moogle house mini game.
Spider and the boys!
Then the various characters are coming to the world map together with Cloud escaping or fleeing from Midgar. So there's various stories. They have various stories. They're kind of being beaten. They're being beaten. So they're characters that are loved. And in this one,
Card game.
And this card game is that there's a story, so
Card game.
from the start till the end, you're able to play during the game. I just showed you just a bit. So, as I said, you're able to customize and attach parts. What was that card game? So I'm showing you bits and pieces. So this is different from
Time
Chocobo
trials,
game,
huh?
But as a tutorial for Chocobo, for you to be able to get used to Chocobo, this
Oh,
itself is
okay.
enjoying.
Tutorial.
So the characters we saw earlier will appear
Hello.
in the quest, and you're able to see the relationships and the background of these characters. This is where AERITH is the protagonist. So the theme is the flower in terms of the quest.
Are we
So
collecting
in the
flowers?
previous one, we saw this, right? In the previous title, I think they were picking flowers. AERITH was picking the flowers. And not
Shut
just the
up.
monsters we saw earlier. There are very strong monsters that appear if you are able to conquer some requests. This one is a very strong one. So if you are able to finish a certain condition, it appears. It's a very rare
Tifa's piano!
monster.
Tifa's piano!
So there's the piano.
Tifa's piano!
Oh, piano. B.
Rhythm game!
B. So it's now like a different game. So it's now a rhythm game. Wow, they're playing. It's a rhythm game.
What?
So there's more songs that you can play.
What? Wu-Tai?
Oh, where is this place?
Wu-Tai?
Where is this?
It's in Wu-Tai!
Ah, la 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 la.
Teasing
I'm
so
so
many
intrigued.
things!
What was that? So if you include that, it would have taken 2 hours, and the director said I can't present that. So you showed me bits and pieces. This is like I've seen many. I'm intrigued by all, but there were mini games. There were card games. What's that? So can you play that everywhere? Yes. So there's one story within it, and with the card players, you're able to resolve the mystery and solve, and it comes to a very heartbreaking or heartful end. So how much can you play? So if you play a stopping by, you won't be able to reach the main part. So there's a lot. So rather than doing everything, it should be
Look at
that
this person up here
you
with the
select
personal
the
fan. Did you
things
see
that
it?
you like, and then once you go through the story, you go back, or once you clear the games, then you go back. So I think it's really dependent on the individual. Wonderful. And we also saw the piano. The piano, those who played, I'm sure it's a reminiscence. So you will get the final heaven.
Yeah!
So I
Final
would like to
heaven
go and capture
limit.
the final heaven. Actually, today I showed you a video, but I said it was for the grassland, but there are different information, so the piano is one in a different area. And the reason why I include that today is because that minigame, I wanted Noda-san you to play today.
They're gonna play the minigame. Do you guys remember when I played the original game and I
It's a sound game,
just
but that
did the
sound game
when you have to like play the
it
main
has
theme song on the piano and I
very
just did it by
original in
ear.
terms of the operability.
I'm very
So
proud
to
of that.
operate play the piano is difficult, right?
Yeah, it seems like the
So
card
you
game
have
does
to
have
be
its
careful.
own story.
Right hand, left hand, yes, of course. So much pressure on me.
I will
I
always
wonder if I
brag
can
about
do
doing
it.
that by
Okay,
ear.
you
Always.
will. Can I play? All right, we have it over there.
Oh.
So this is the play corner.
My god.
Wow. So
They're
this
gonna
is
play the minigame.
RL. So right hand, left hand. So we're going to switch to
Look
the
at that
screen.
piano.
So like this. So there's the clearance mode, like the one in the original. So you're able to play the piano with this. So this is really quite real.
That's
So
way
you can
easier
play
than
like a
the
real piano.
other
I want you
controls.
to play the songs that you like.
It's like
and
combinations of
like
different
to share
buttons
that.
and stuff. Yeah, you can't just play
So
the
you can
piano in
really
this.
become a piano master. So I might be able to play one song, right?
I could play this. I feel like this isn't
The
that bad to
developer
learn how to
staff is
play.
able to play and show that to everybody. I'd like to see that.
Yeah, there are a lot of mini games.
It might be a concert out of here.
I mean, the original game had a lot of mini games, you know.
So this time, if you press the button in the middle and select the song,
This is a
so Final
full-on
Fantasy
rhythm
whether
game
you're
inside Final Fantasy VII
AERITH
Rebirth.
camp or T-Hat team, the user is able to discuss. But today I'm going to be nasty, and we have the theme for AERITH and Tifa. So Noda-san, I want you to showcase which camp you are.
Aerith or Tifa?
Noda-san,
You gotta
are
pick
you
Tifa.
AERITH camp or Tifa camp? Okay. So I'm going to pick AERITH because I have no choice.
I would pick
So your
Tifa, but I
choice
also
that I'm
adore
doing, I'm going
Aerith.
to pick AERITH's theme song. So yes.
Same, Greg.
So you've got this Buster sword as you play.
Yeah, the sword's still there.
So there's the countdown. Come on, go. Eh,
This is wild.
okay, got it. Got it. Nice. Okay. Okay, it's so difficult. But you're doing it. You're doing it okay.
So it's interesting they have you do like the left and the right hand, like you would with a
And then
piano.
songs come along.
I feel like I would be good at this
Got it,
because
yeah,
I have
instantaneously.
my
Yeah, I got
foundation
it.
in piano for over a decade. Sounds so bad. Oh, that's better. Do 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 do.
You're doing well. You're doing well. It's the first time. It's considering it's your first time. So you're using the analog stick, so not just the right hand side. If you have to use your left hand side, unless you're used, you do come to a panic.
Cloud in his Debussy era. It is so funny to look at Cloud playing the piano.
You're able to find the song and make various challenges.
He's so focused. Look at the sword.
No close.
I'm gonna play this so much.
This is that level 3 song.
Yo!
Very, very well.
Ended on a
Well done.
banger.
It's so exciting.
What if you can play as someone else
Play this
playing the
forever.
piano? Are you thinking of Red, Greg?
Frank,
Or
see.
Barrett with his gun arm?
I can just play this. Yes, there are so many mini games.
Oh, that's funny.
It's so great to have this in FF7. Some players will just play this mini game. There will be so many other musical pieces and songs, right? That is correct. And
Right,
if it's not
Chadi?
sufficient, you can just free play the piano. And you can play some original audio here using this piano. Well, I think I'd like to ask professional piano players to play this. And when you have played piano, and then you can do a good performance, and it takes some time to get used to it, but pianists can play it well. As you get used to it, you can play more difficult pieces. So please,
That's an interesting thing for a rhythm game with the sticks. I feel like you don't always see that.
Performance on various media. And I'm just wondering in what kind of circumstances Cloud will play this game.
True.
You like that? Yes, of course. I like that. There's so many drama within the piece, this theme. Nomura-san, I think you look very delighted to see his performance. Nomura-san, what's your take? Yes, I see so many exciting
Vanessa.
scenes at the stage. I was mesmerized by the performance. And I'm looking.
Uh-oh! Hello?
I was mesmerized by the performance.
They're saying F.
I'm looking.
I'm sure it's an optional minigame, Dale. I need to see Sid, please, as somebody said in the chat. You were the chosen one. Sephiroth broke the live. Oh no! What if he could start a band with the crew as Baird is the singer? Imagine rock band Final Fantasy VII style.
I was mesmerized
oh no, this is
by
still.
the performance. And
TGS doesn't have 2 gig internet. Imagine not having 2 gig internet. Imagine if it glitched and Sephiroth appears. More Sid. More Sid.
I was mesmerized.
They were just mesmerized.
And I'm looking.
Super Butterbuns is in the chat. Somebody said Maximilitude was commenting.
I was mesmerized by the
I don't know what to
performance.
do.
And I'm looking. I was mesmerized by the performance.
Too much of the field.
And I'm looking.
The field killed the stream. Go back to the chat. Twitch stream died too. Okay. Oh yeah, Damien, link it. Go for it. That would be awesome. Thank you so much.
様々なイベントがお楽しみいただけます。
We won't have translation, obviously, but
いいな、我々すら行ってみたいなって。
ね
川崎にあったんですね、新ラビル。
近かったんですね。
I was mesmerized by performance.
そ
And
ん
I'm
なお
looking
知らせもしたところで、もう本当にね、まだまだ
Totally,
お話し
Kimmy.
伺いたいところですが、本日はここまでということで、最後に番組ご覧の皆様にお一人ずつメッセージいただきたいと思います。まずは野田さん、今日いかがでした？
いやー、まあ今回はそのカームはチョコボあたりでしたけども、あれだけでボリューム、全体ボリュームでいうとどんぐらいなんですか？
もう本当に最初の一つ。
hi Rimbly. I wish I was there. I wish.
2章です。
2章
2章です、あそこ。
か。あれ、あの時点でだって遊べるミニゲームもたくさんあるし、チョコボだけでも今後だって崖登れるチョコボとかで行ける場所がまた新しく見つかって、そこで手に入るものがあって、でまだまだ多分新しいマテリアとかも出てきてる。
いろいろ出てる。
Yes.
今日のって
Original audio way better than the dub.
そっか。
はい、あれ別にやらなくてもいいぐらいのコンテンツ。
寄ってもいいよっていう。
そうそうそう、寄ってもいいよってものを今日30分しっかりかけて説明したという。
そっか、まだまだ出してない情報もあるし、あとちょくちょくちら見えできるカードゲームだったりとか、あとなんかセグウェイ乗ってたし。セグウェイ乗ってましたよね。
すごいバズってましたね。
めっちゃセグウェイ乗ってるじゃん、クラウドと思って。
They used stop magic.
好きなのはやっぱここカームあたりやるんだったら、まあ過去のニブルヘイムあたりを。
They're talking about the minigame still, Janji.
セフィロスと一緒に。
Janji, do you know Japanese?
この映像でこのグラフィックでセフィロスと一緒に戦闘できるのかなって思ったらたまんないですね。あるんですよね。
もちろんです。もう今の
Fair bit? Yo?
うわ
That's sick, Janji. Janji, that rules.
ー、マテリアキーパーと戦ってるの見たんですよ。
ちょうど画面に。
あ、本当だ。セフィロスとクラウド。
No way! That rules.
えー
That's so cool. I would love to be proficient
セフィ
someday.
ロス操作
できますよ、もちろん。
うわー
I dabble in Duolingo.
来るか。
ぜひこれ後でお時間あったら私有も
やらせてもらいたい。
はい。
あとは
ご用意いたしますので。
僕はセフィロスにな
They're
りたいん
talking
だ。
really fast.
僕もセフィロスになりたいんだ。
セフィロスになりたい。
Where's my poop? Wait, what, Greg, what do you
な
mean?
りたいんだ。
はい、よりなりたい。
いやー。
かっこいいです。いやもう本当に僕も一ユーザーとして楽しみにしてます。
はい、ありがとうございます。
やりましょう。
はい
あり。がとうございます。
Janji, be our translator. Just kidding. I know it's really fast.
はい、そうですね。まあここにね会場にいらっしゃる皆さんは結構ファンの方多いところで、まあ1作目から今回2作目のね新しいストーリーを期待していただければなと思います。で、まあここにいらっしゃるね、もしかしたら
It's over now. Bye? Really?
リメイク1作目をやられてない方、
Is that the end?
いや2作目からやれるのかなって心配かもしれないですけども、全然十分。
Oh, no. Okay.
作品として
Janji, you little shit!
冒頭でね、1作目のダイジェストムービーとかもおさらいもできますし、また先ほどご紹介したツインパック等々ね、お得にご購入していただければ、その1作目を予習した上で遊べますので、ぜひね、まだプレイされて
I'm gonna go get a
ない
snack.
の世界に触れてない方もこれを機会にやっていただければなと思います。はい。
ありがとうございます。さあ続いて浜口さんいかがでしたでしょうか。
はい、今日はもう本当にいろんな新しい情報をまあ、皆さんにお伝えできましたけど、もう本当にこのゲームの全体のまだ一部でしかなくて、まあ、今後もですねいろんな情報をどんどん発信していきますので、また新しい情報にぜひぜひご期待ください。今日はありがとうございました。
Always, Yash.
ありがとうござい
Guys,
ま
look
し
at
た
these chips I found.
さあそして野村さん今日は天から見守ってくださってありがとうございました。いかが
はい、
でした
ありがとう
でしょうか。
ございました。そうですね。
They say Choji
ちょ
approved.
っと映像というか今日ステージでお見せした映像とかそんなに見せて大丈夫かなと
I don't know what flavor they are.
ドキドキはしてて次のトレーラーで使おうと思
They
って
just
たのも
smell
まあ
normal.
出してるんで
Pink salt, yeah.
チラ見しちゃってるんだ。
後で揉めるかもしれないですね。
They're good.
ハラハラしてるんだけどただ
Not pink slit. Come on.
全貌はもっとありますんで本当に先ほど浜口も言ってた通り触りの部分だけなので
I was mesmerized by
まだまだ
performance.
楽しみに
And
し
I'm
ておい
looking
ていただければと思います。はい そんなとこですかね。はい。
Thank you,
あ
Kimmy.
りがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。もうさらに期待が高まりましたね。
ねえ、
はい
これはたまらないですよ。
本当に楽しみです。ですので発売までね、皆さん、楽しみに前作をやるもよし、エヴァークライシスをやるもよし、ぜひ一緒に盛り上がってまいりましょう。
Right, Shoddy? I would have been way more
今後の情報にも
of a dedicated
ご期待くだ
viewer.
さい。ここまで FF7 リバースステージでした。ありがとうございまし
ありがとうござい
た
ました。
なんだっけ。これはかけていいのかな。
Is it over? Is it over now? Is it over? I guess. Well, all right. I guess that's it. That was good. Chips are good. They're good. They taste like chips. Choji approved. Well, that was cool. I think I'm most excited about the MOG house and the card game and the rhythm game. It was really like a mini game showcase, and I'm stoked about it. I want more info about MOG house as well. But I continue to be more and more excited about this game. The more they show us, the more I think I'm like at max excitement, and then they show us something new, and it's blown out of the water, even with these mini games. So, what were your guys' highlights from the thing? For me, it's MOG house. I kind of hope MOG house plays like the Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure 2. I would never recover. I would never play another video game. That would be it for me. I would only play this one. Petting the baby chocobo, that's huge. That is a huge. Red 13 on Burb is a good one, Sanity, yeah. Condor Tower minigame would be great as well. I mean, that's in the 7 Remake DLC. With the chocobo stuff, that was my highlight. Yeah, like catching a chocobo is cool. Picking flowers with Aerith is really cute. I wouldn't be surprised if Fort Condor, the minigame, was in Rebirth. While it was buffering, you missed the triple X scene between Cloud and Reno. Shit. We'll never recover from this. I want to try the piano too. My highlight was the field. So the biggest thing in the video, the field. Honestly, Kalm, it was nice seeing something outside of Midgar and remake graphics. I agree. Seeing that is wild. Like when I saw Junon, I was like, I am perceiving. It's like my eyes were going in a million directions at once. Yeah, seeing Wutai. They're totally teasing Wutai, which I wasn't sure that we would see in Rebirth. I kind of expected them to save that for the 3rd game. So it's kind of cool that we're potentially going to see some of it in Rebirth. You don't know what to think with the Wutai tease? Why? Because you think they're not going to deep dive on it yet? They do so much talk about the Happy Turtle in the DLC. It has to be in either Rebirth or the 3rd game. I thought it would be in the 3rd game. Yeah. Yeah, I did too. And maybe we won't even go there, but we'll see like cutscenes there or something. Like, I don't really know. I guess I don't know what to think either. I was hoping to see more Gold Saucer, but I was happy with what they showed. I don't want to see too much of Gold Saucer, you know what I mean? Like, we see Dio, we see the racing, we see the Punch-Out minigame, and now MOG House is apparently just out in the wild. Could be flashbacks to the war from Wutai? That's true, Vanessa, that could totally be. I think it will be massive, just not yet. I think so too. I think we'll get a little taste in Rebirth, and then I imagine the full experience of Wutai will be in the 3rd game, but who knows? They set up so much stuff with Wutai and the ceasefire for the war and working on Avalanche, which is all new and different from the OG. Yeah. Totally. Guys, this was fun. I'm glad we got to watch this. I can't even speak. February 29th, here we come. Am I right? I wonder how much more we'll see about this between now and then. And I wonder, I imagine we'll get an actual demo for everybody, like probably a couple weeks before the game comes out. I'm interested to see how colored chocobos work. They made a comment in this presentation kind of alluding to the fact that you might need to breed some to go to certain areas, is what it seemed like. I don't know if that's like exactly what they meant or not. I could see there being something at Game Awards. I'm making an Elden Ring DLC at Game Awards. That's all I care about. You lost your voice due to hype? I did. I recalled that. I was so hyped that I lost my voice. Final thoughts? I'm hype. And I'll probably lose my voice quite a bit more before February 29th and after February 29th with regards to this game. That's all I got.